Good afternoon. We are going to be doing an agenda today. So I've provided you with a document that has all the content. There's nothing you should have, well, essentially nothing. Minimal things you should have to type today. All right, so the first thing we're going to do in the document when you have it up is the margins. In order to do the margins, and I hope this is review for you, you're going to go over here to page layout in the top ribbon. You're going to click on margins on the far left. So I've already done this. I've already created a document. So my thing is here at the top under last custom setting. But I'm going to show you how to do it if you have not set up a document in the new office. So you go to custom margins. And at the top, your top margin is going to be 2 inches. You just put in a 2. You don't have to put in inches or dot. It will figure out the rest. The bottom right and left margins are already set at 1, which is what they will be, and you click OK. All right, so in the heading of a agenda, you have the organization information, the date, the time, and the location of the meeting. Not in the header of the document. Up here, this is the header. We're not going to put it in the header because that is, part of the margins. So you double click, I want out of that. We're going to put it in the heading, which is just the top of the document. So I'm going to go here and I'm going to press enter. And all of the information I need for the heading is right here in the directions. So the heading has to be horizontally centered. I come up here in the paragraph tab and I'm going to click the centering. And the organization is FBLA board meeting, and that is in your directions. And the meeting is at the Corey Convention Center. It is on June 17, 2009 at 6 p.m. And it is in the Olympia Conference Room. So I'm going to put a comma after Corey Convention Center, and I'm going to put Olympia Conference Room. Alright, so I have everything I need out of the directions. Now I can delete it. I'm going to select it all and press the delete button. It's gone. Alright, so this here, it looks like it's really spaced out, and it is, but it's single spacing. So I'm going to show you how to fix it because Word automatically defaults as doing this. So I'm going to click the paragraph down arrow. And see, it is defaulted at line spacing single, but over here where it says before and after is 6 point, we're going to change that to 0 to make it true single spacing and click OK. Alrighty, so now we're ready to start formatting our agendas. So the call to order happens at 6 o'clock right here. And Claudia Skinner is going to be doing the call to order. She's the section chief of Business and Information Technology, Marketing and Health Occupations and Career Development. So I'm going to show you how to do a dot leader. Dot leader is how you're going to get Claudia's name all the way over to the right side. So to do a dot leader, you're going to click the down arrow in paragraph. From here, you see there's 2 tabs. You're going to stay under indents and spacing. You go to the very bottom and you click tabs. Tab stop position should be 6.5. And you want it to go to the right side of the page. And we're going to leave it at none. 2 is for it to have, the little dots like a table of contents. 3 is dashes and 4 is the underscore dash. So we want to keep it at none. We're going to click set and OK. Now, when I'm you see where the cursor is, it's right in front of Claudia. When I press tab, it's going to automatically go over to the right. So that's what a dot leader does, because I'm telling it I want it to push that information to the right. So these 2 next lines are part of her title. So I've selected them, and we're going to do another dot leader. Down here on the paragraph, go to tabs. Tab stop position is 6.5. And I come up with that. It's not some arbitrary number. If you look up here in your ruler, 6.5 is the far side on your right because this is the last part of the margin. So it's going to push it out to where the last letter touches the margin. So again, you choose right, none, you click set and OK. So then when you click in front of Section Chief and you press Tab, it automatically aligns itself quite beautifully. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and do dot leaders for all the other ones. I hope you do it too, and then I'm gonna come back and tell you all the spacing. Okay, so now you can see it's all of the names are on the right hand side and their titles that go with it. So within the body of the agenda, everything has to be double spaced. Double spaced meaning, see right here, all of this is attached to Claudia and these are part of her title. So between her title and the next item, I'm going to go and press enter because it should have double spacing there. And I do that for every line item throughout the document. For example, this one, there's no one attached to this, so this is where all the state officers will be giving their reports. So I'm going to press enter so there's definition between the two things. Go to the end of unfinished business and I press tab there, enter there as well. So you should kind of get the hang of it. It's pretty easy. Alright, so one more thing we're going to do is right here, unfinished business, we're going to make this bold, and new business we're going to make bold. Because those are two pivotal moments within the agenda where you're changing gears. So this first part is kind of like opening the meeting and you're getting ready to go. Then you start your unfinished business, which is stuff that you was not finished from the previous meeting. So you know that the next few things, directory updates, online registration, and member growth, these are all things that you've been talking about as a board, and they're not resolved, or maybe there needs to be updates. So then when it comes to new business, you know that these are things you don't know anything about, and things that you definitely need to be able to tell more about. And that pretty much sums up agendas. It's super easy for the most part. Dot leaders are probably the trickiest part that there are. So then you'll do File, Save As, and you'll save your document. You'll save it to your folder, and then you go to Core Sites and you upload it. I hope you had fun today.